Tonight, people in Virginia Beach shared their input on the creation of a citizen review panel for the city. A majority of the people who spoke to the task force are all for it, but some said it is a bad idea. Sarah Hammond was there and has more on what they said and what happens next.
It's a move many hope will build trust and transparency between the Virginia Beach Police Department and the community. A citizen review board. They would be tasked with independently investigating complaints against law enforcement officers by civilians. And on Monday night, the task force heard both sides of the argument from the community. Some gave ideas on how they wanted to operate.
The CRB needs to reflect the diversity in our community.
Meaningful disciplinary power. CRBs cannot just be advisory in its role, left without the ability to do anything about the misconduct.
With investigation and subpoena authority, a supporting staff, and recommendation authority.
While others say it's a bad idea entirely.
I don't want to have our police department looking over their shoulders and not making decisions that they sometimes have to make very rapidly.
You would have a citizen review panel that would be imposing discipline on a one-off basis as opposed to enforcing norms of behavior.
We have enough checks and balances in the criminal justice system to ensure that people are treated fairly.
Cameron Bertrand, an advocate for Donovan Lynch's family, was in the crowd Monday night. He said if this review panel had been put in place years ago, Lynch may still be alive today.
It's no longer an option. We've said this several times. And it should not have taken so many lives for us to even still be at the discussion point.
He said at the top of his list is subpoena power.
But if we do not see the subpoena power within the Civilian Review Board with subpoena power, those are the downfalls, those are opportunities for human error.
City Council has weighed the creation of a task force following several public presentations on civilian oversight of police and was in the works before Lynch was killed by an officer back in April. In Virginia Beach, Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
The task force plans to meet again tomorrow night to discuss the proposals of each model. That meeting is open to the public and it starts at 6:30. Panel members now have until August 31st to make a recommendation about the project model, budget, and impact.